Shurit, strategist of the Nekroz. Wonder what happened to him. Okay, let's see. Okay, 3 weeks ago. Okay, 1 month ago. Okay, 5 months ago. So now we see replay video, replay video, replay video, replay video, replay, skit, intro. Okay. Oh, okay, so there's a video where he's actually taught. Oh, 2 years ago. The Dark Shurit returns and things are changing. Were they really though? What's good everyone, Shurit here. So today I am bringing you guys a sort of commentary over one of the duels I've had. It wasn't recently, to be honest. This was quite a while ago, as you can probably tell from my rating. It's higher now. It's not too much higher though. I mean, Ignoble Knights, it's not Ignoble Knights, isn't it? It's why am I forgetting? The Fire Noble Knights, the Fire Noble. I played against them so many times and I just can't remember. Yeah, it's just not happening. Help me out in the comment section. What are the Fire Noble Knights called? You know, with Charles and Smoke Grenade. Yeah, Smoke Grenade is really giving me a hard time. You know, I miss 2017 Yu-Gi-Oh! Hashtag bring back Zodiac meta. I'd rather play against Zodiac meta than Smoke Grenade. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, looking at the rock, paper, scissors, he manages to win the rock, paper, scissors. So I've opened Brio, Nibiru, Closeless, Kaleidoscope, Reinforcement of the Army, which is a decent hand. He summons Core, which I don't mind whatsoever. So he's going to get that Cyber Emergency. And I'm just thinking, yeah, let him do his play. Let him grab all his Cyber Dragons, summon as many as on. I've got the Big Boy Rock. We love the Big Boy Rock. And honestly, machine duplication, I don't mind, you know. I mean, pure luck just having the machine duplication, hard drawing it, but it's fine. There's 3 monsters, and here's where I realized that Nibiru is not that good against Cyber Dragons, because the thing is with Nova, if it's sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect like Nibiru, you get a fusion monster. But the thing is, it's not too bad. Because yeah, he gets this Eternity Dragon, but Eternity Dragon doesn't do too much. We just want to prevent as many negates as possible, but he opened godly, literally godly. So he's opened Galaxy Soldier as well, so he's managed to get the extender to be able to put an Infinity on board regardless. So in hindsight, I guess Nibiru really hasn't done much, but yeah, he's just gonna keep getting as many cards as he can, and then drops that Infinity, absorbs the Nibiru, and just calls it a turn, I think. Oh no, oh, here we go. He makes Anaconda. See, the problem is you're just like, oh, his turn's finished, and that's the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. It's just like, yeah, he can't do anything. And then the next thing you know, Anaconda's on the field. You got Red Eyes Dragoon to deal with as well. So based on my current hand, it's not looking too good, but the top deck into the evenly matched. See, that might change something here. He had Ash as well, so that's 3 negates, so it's really looking unfortunate here. So Dragoon negated the Closeless, discarded Brio, and Cyber Dragon Infinity negated that, but evenly matched. You want to know what's sick about evenly matched? You can't banish tokens face down, so he just has to banish everything else, and it just worked out. 3 negates, we played through 3 negates. Only problem is resources are low, and I think that's the problem with Nekroz nowadays. Like, I'm all for hashtag Nekroz Master Race. Still a brilliant deck, still one of the best decks of all time, but right now it really hurts with the resources, because you want to go second generally. Yeah, there's the argument of going first, but I'm sorry, I just don't want to be the board maker. I don't want to be the one putting up a million negates. I'd rather break the million negates. So definitely trying to go second with Nekroz. It's really hard time, to be honest. But yeah, I top deck into the Manju. It's probably the best thing I could have drawn. So normal summon the Manju, get the Unicorn, and then here's the Kaleidoscope, send the Herald into the Unicorn. So looking really good. See, the thing is, yeah, your resources go down, but your opponent's resources also go down as you play through it with evenly matched with all your Nekroz cards, shuffling back the monsters with Brio, for example. The thing is, then it just kind of becomes a top deck war, and I don't know if it's because I'm unlucky or whatever. I mean, I know I drew Manju there, but so many times I'll just draw Nibiru, Dark Ruler no more, and it's like, come on, I play like 9 cards like that, and the rest are kind of Nekroz related. But yeah, he manages to get the Infinity on board here. But the thing is, it can't do too much because Unicorn's on the field. So he's going to attack into the Manju. I think he attacked into the Manju. But I negated that attack anyways because I wanted to keep the Manju. So here I've attacked with Unicorn, attacked with Manju. If you're wondering why the attack animation is not... Dueling Book started glitching in this game. And we just had to kind of write the attack in chat, as you can probably see in the chat now. But here I'm going to make Cowboy... detached card, but he's got infinite impermanence, so that saves him. I really thought I had game there as well. So he's going to draw here, set a card, not too bad. I top deck into Extravagance, which is... I know I'm saying I'm unlucky, and maybe that's why I'm saying it, because it gets met with the Ash Blossom, unfortunately. So he's like, think on the resolution of plot when I declared Gaga Cowboy's effect. So I was like, I was thinking maybe I could be like no too late, but I just let it happen. I was like, he had overflow anyway, so he wouldn't have lost. So it would have been a kind of like, it wouldn't have been an accurate win, if you get what I'm saying. So I top deck into Brio here, and I think this should be game. I don't think he can do much here, unless he can save himself for the third time. But yeah, Cyclone there, we go into siding. So game 1 goes to Nekroz over Cyber Dragons. Also, the reason why I've titled this duel, this is how Yu-Gi-Oh! Should be played, because you can see there's multiple turns. It's like I played through the negates, and we managed to have a bit of back and forth there. And honestly, not too bad, but yeah. Nowadays, it's just such a, like, set up your board. If your opponent breaks it, which they probably won't do, especially if you're playing Smoke Grenade. I know I keep going on about Smoke Grenade, but honestly, Smoke Grenade is just horrific. So here he's made Anaconda because I ashed the core, and he's going to summon Dragoon, which is going to give me a hard time here, because as you can see, no Dark Ruler, no more in hand, and he's got 2 back row as well, so really not looking good. So I just got the Colossus trying to bait that Dragoon, but it's not going to work. I'm going to activate Preparation of Rites, and he's going to allow that to happen. I think he learned from the mistake of me baiting him. So here's where I'm like, okay, so here's where I use Brio, and that manages to get through the Dragoon. So I'm going to use Preparation of Rites, and that's going to get Unicorn to hand. And this is what's good about Nekroz. So they have an out for Dragoon. It's just like, if you can bait the Dragoon negate, what you can do here is you can send Elder Entity, if that's how you pronounce it. I know everyone memes that. But you can send the and then pop the Dragoon, because Unicorn negates Dragoon, but unfortunately here he has the impermanence to counter that. So everything I'm trying to throw at him really isn't working. So I'm looking at my extra deck, thinking about what I can do. I normal summon the Manju, and I get the Brio. I don't think I play something like Utopia the Lightning, just because I'm restricted for extra deck space. Even if I did, what do you call it? He had the summon limit up when I started to Xyz summon. Again, I was thinking maybe too late, but there's really no point. People on Dueling Book it's just effort to deal with, to be honest. So he's going to make Almirage, he's going to use Hertz effect to get back core, just cycling through his resources. Dragoon's still giving me a really hard time, tried to bait it, but that impermanence really did help. And then Dragoon destroyed Manju in main phase 2, because Unicorn's no longer going to get in this effect. So I top deck into Rota, so I'm going to use Rota here. He's going to let that happen. I get closest. The thing is, though, I can't really do that much. So he's going to negate the search in the graveyard, which isn't too bad. So now what we're looking for is I use Colossalus's effect. I'm going to add Cycle to hand. And then I'm going to use Cycle to tribute Shurit to bring back Unicorn. I'm not too sure why I didn't use Kaleidoscope. I think there's a reason why I didn't use Kaleidoscope here. I don't know why I didn't go Colossalus Kaleidoscope. I can't remember, because I swear I could have outed the Dragoon there. But there must have been a reason. I can't imagine that I would have missed that so easily. But yeah, so I'm going to use Valk to protect Unicorn. I'm really trying to just stop the Dragoon from really just ending my career there, to be honest. So there, Unicorn's going to cycle back. But I'm honestly just stalling. I've got Wing Dragon of Raw Sphere mode. I think I was main decking it at this point. That's how much Rockets were giving me a hard time. Honestly, Rocket boards really are something with this Spheres and Savage and Herald and even Dragoon sometimes. So here I'm going to use Valk and just save my life points again. I top deck into Trishula, really not the best. So I'm going to manage to destroy this core, or I'm not going to be able to destroy this core because Overflow is face down. The problem with Dragoon, it just gives you so much advantage. But luckily I had the Trish for the Overflow, so a bit of counter there. So he's quite low on life points. I'm thinking maybe if I can somehow pull this off. He top decks into Overload Fusion, which really isn't good. Luckily, Rampage doesn't get his effect because Unicorn negates it. I don't think he realised that. So Dragoon's just going to attack into Unicorn. I'm actually going to take that damage. And then Rampage is going to... I don't know if Rampage attacked or if Rampage... No, I think Rampage did attack, yeah. I lost the 2100. So now he's going to use that effect to mill and just get even more resources. So he normal summons core here. I'm like, okay, Dragoon's finally outed because I have the Sphere mode. But the problem is I'm really in top deck mode. I draw the Ash. Really not good whatsoever. So I'm just going to do that. I think I keep Ash in hand because I think I'd rather negate, just like that, I'd rather negate than just set it in defense mode to protect myself. Top deck Dark Runner no more, and this is what I'm saying, really not the best. Luckily the Sphere mode is protecting me, but it's like, how long can that hold out? Because there's a million cards that can sort of get away from that Sphere mode effect where it can't be targeted for attacks or whatever. So he is just popping off once again, just managing resources. He's literally got so much card advantage on me. It's not looking good. I draw into Kaleidoscope, which once again just isn't the best. So Cyber Dragon, his tribute, then Overflow, and then that's GG, to be honest, because he had game there. So I decided to go first here because the spicy tech of Barrier Statue of the Torrent, I don't think I play it in the side anymore because it's very, very situational. I feel like there's limited side space, especially with so many meta decks and so many cards you need to counter, especially since Virtual Worlds came in and, you know, True King of all calamities. Really hope it gets banned, but we know how Konami are. They've really delayed banning. But he managed to get through the Barrier Statue. I draw into Extravagant, so I'm going to activate Extravagant. I don't think he has the Ash this time, which is really good. So I draw into Unicorn and I draw into Brio, which is great. So Manju here. Get into Trishula, and this is Nekroz at its peak here, where you can just summon Manju, Unicorn, and spoilers, we are going to drop that Trishula, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to use the Kaleidoscope here, send Elder, and then pop that back row just so we can ensure that Trish can resolve. Very good that we did that, because if we didn't, we wouldn't have been able to summon the Trish. So now we're going to use Trish, and we're going to banish card from his hand, field, and graveyard, just rolling the dice to decide the hand card. Problem is, I always just roll, like, you know how people be like, okay, even number this card, odd number this card. But if you do that, people just banish the first card you select, which is obviously problematic because then you're like, well, I didn't exactly pick that one, but then you know what it is. So there, I'm going to go into Baguska, so that kind of just zones him out next turn. So next turn I can switch my monsters to attack mode and just attack him. That was the logic behind that. So quite a good power play, and it was too much for him, to be honest. So Baguska with the combination of Trish and just gaining card advantage, and we even had the Ash in hand, so that would have been great. Really just helped us just win that game. So yeah, so game 1 went to me, game 2 went to him. Honestly, Dragoon of Red Eyes, there's so many cards I can complain about in this format. I mean, yeah, Dragoon's kind of fair because it's balanced with the Garnets, and obviously you can play Kaijus and stuff, but obviously the argument of, oh well, it has outs is never the best argument for deciding whether a card's degenerate or whether a card's fair. So I reckon Dragoon will eventually get banned just so that Konami can phase it out. We'll see though, because it's not getting too much representation, so who knows, maybe Dragoon's here to stay. One card that needs to go though, Crystron Halki Fibrax. Just so you guys know, I've recently got back in the game. I've played here and there. You've seen my random uploads throughout the last couple of years. It's really mad to think it's been years. It honestly feels like yesterday when I started. If you guys are my original fans, you guys remember my comments in every single comment section of every single Yu-Gi tuber. First comment, pin comment, most liked comment. Those were the glory days. But yeah, life's different now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed actually having my voice rather than you know, the standard Shurit weeb anime music in the background. And yeah, I just want to leave you guys with this one message. You guys are now the disciples of the Nekroz Master Race, okay? You're now the disciples of Nekroz, okay? And remember, the disciples of the Nekroz are board breakers. We are not board makers, okay? So for those of you putting up 3-4 negates, rethink, play, become a Go Second enthusiast, and you will be a true disciple of the Nekroz Master Race. This has been Shurit. Peace.